Oh, hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? It's your boy Luke. I think Streamlabs froze at some point while I was off in the corner getting swole. My computer must have gotten jealous that I was working out my physical bod instead of, typing away on the computer. So, everyone should just refresh Discord. Yeah, not Discord. Refresh Twitch. Okay, hi Nick. I'm glad you hung out. Yeah, for whatever reason, everything just like froze. You mean like the fun one that we have? Ugh. Yes, just like the Discord that we have. That's exactly it. Thank you for always plugging the Discord, because always plug the Discord. Okay, but yeah, so, whew. I lost my train of thought because I was panicking over the fact that, yeah, the stream froze. There, I plugged it twice. Thank you, yes, if you plug the Discord 3 times, it actually summons people to it, much like Beetlejuice. Alright, well, apologies for the technical difficulties, but I guess it's a good flip-flop. I wonder if it crashed because I switched game consoles. So, like, I have to physically switch the HDMI input going into my computer between my Switch and my PS4, because for whatever reason, the capture card won't read my PS4 if it's plugged into the HDMI switcher that I have hooked up. So I can't just like have one thing plugged in and just have the HDMI switcher automatically switch inputs. It just, whatever reason, my PS4 was like, nah, we're not gonna feed through this HDMI switcher. You got to plug it directly into the capture card to get game capture, which is like, I guess it's fine. It's just a little more inconvenient to have to get up and unplug something from the back of my computer and plug something else back in. But anyway, my capture utility, the like actual screen that pops up in a window on my computer and captures the game, because the Switch and the PS4 Pro have like broadcast at different different like fidelity levels. Like the Switch is 1080p and like 1080p 60 frames, and the PS4 Pro is 2160p 59 frames, or I guess 60 frames. It's calling it 59 for whatever reason. But anyway, because they're different like resolutions, the capture window, like the software actually has to force reset, and so that worked out fine when I'm not streaming, and it just closes the software and reopens it. But I guess if I try to do it while I'm streaming, Streamlabs doesn't like it. So, whoops, we lost the stream for a second. So I'll have to keep that in mind, that streaming multiple different consoles in one stream is a bad idea. But we're back online, and we're gonna play Kingdom Hearts. Everything is groovy and fantastic delicious. We've got some good quality content already under our belts. It was fun playing Super Mario 3D World with Gush. I really do want to sit down and like play through 3D World with a couple of friends at some point. Yeah, it's fine playing it online, and I think if we have everyone in like a Discord chat, we can all coordinate. It'll work better than just playing with randos that aren't communicating verbally. But man, I think the optimal way is definitely to play that with couch co-op. You know, have a couple of friends sitting right next to you and not have to worry about internet connections. But that's just my opinion. And what's my opinion for anyway? All right. I think I want to do this. Ah, piss. Okay. This is another thing that my capture software does that I just don't like. It'll just, pretty much every time I open it, it decides that it wants to either make the window really, really big or really, really small. And so pretty much every time I boot up the software, I'm like having to fix the size so it's not like overblown or underblown. But we're here. Eh. So, we want to turn that off, otherwise you'll be getting the audio twice. So, previously on Kingdom Hearts, boy howdy, were things happening in this game. I think I can probably turn this up a little bit. Okay, so Sora and Riku headed out, be back. Okay, oh, that is way too loud for me. I gotta turn that down a whole button and then turn it up for you. Alright, Jelly, you have a good time doing whatever you're doing. Thank you so much for hanging out on the stream. You're leaving just in time to avoid the Kingdom Hearts lore headache, so lucky you. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye. Oh yeah, duh. Because it's 3 hours later for you. Of course, the Nighttime Renaissance Fair is starting now. I forget that the times. Like 3 hours is a lot. The time distance can get pretty extreme. So yes, have fun at the Lunar Renaissance Fair. Make lots of friends. Don't forget your friends are your power. And yeah, I'm sure your Renaissance Fair outfit looks awesome. You should definitely you should tell me what it is. I want to see what your Ren Fair outfit looks like. I'm sure it's fantastic. I love Ren Fair. They're always so much fun. Drink meat and eat turkey legs. I like it. Definitely drink lots of meat and eat lots of turkey legs. Fun tunic thing. Tunics are definitely fun. Take over a small European village. Yeah, we're definitely gonna turn that down more. There we go. I think those are optimal levels. Okay. Pissed. What were we doing in this game? Well, Pinocchio and Jimmy to the bottom of the sea. I put glitter on my face, so let's get this. Bye. Love you all. Okay, bye, Jelly. Have fun with your glitter face. Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, we were following Jimmy to the bottom of the sea here. With Sora. Riku, I believe, was in the middle of a final boss fight when we force swapped characters. And we're probably about to go into a final boss fight with Sora. So let me check and make sure that I have everything I need hooked up to Sora for this fight. Dear Bravura, we're not going to use that for the boss fight. Fan deck list looks good. Recipe, okay. Sure. Is Lurka a common command I should use? Is that something I should have? Let's check our ability links. I don't know when the last time I checked these was. Sick. Okay, so I need to save up 22 more link points. No, this is only cost 200, not 300. Sick! I'm so jazzed to finally have second chance. That will stop me from dying so much. This guy probably has a lot of other abilities. Food screen, fire screen. Okay, so a lot of defense type abilities. Defense boost, fire screen, light screen, item boost, wizard screen. Okay. Sounds good. We'll save up our money for that. 215. Panny, what you got for me? Ooh, a Confusion Strike. Or we can unlock a Magic Boost. I think I'll do that now. I'm not going to be equipping Confusion Strike anytime soon. The Spirit 2 more times. Okay. Oh, right. And see what red holds. The Spirit's decision has changed to Multitasker. New route open. Sick. Whoa! Let's see. Blizzaga, well, whatever. Blizzara. We'll take the magic boost since that's immediately useful. And water screen. I'm assuming we're going to be facing a water-based foe on the bottom of the sea, so... Alright, that was very helpful, actually. I'm just gonna mark a bunch of cool shiz. I'm gonna save one more time. And then we'll go see if we are indeed fighting a boss. And Sora's also getting close to the end of his drop here. It's not very well together. hit that chest. We're gonna tap it. We're not gonna insert the key into the chest. We're just gonna tap the chest. Oh, there was a thing back there.
Hey,
Okay, so we are not facing the final boss of this world.
hey, yeah, hey, fine. Yeah.
Ooh, my dual shot with a little battery life.
There. Hey,
Run out of battery.
Yeah.
Where all those enemies go? How do I get back up? Shoot me back up.
Yeah. Ha-ha. Take this.
Turbo Gary.
Yeah.
Forgot that was.
Yeah. Ha. Ha-ha. Yeah.
Sick. Are they all dead? I'm assuming that, like, ultimately we need to just keep going down since we're trying to get to the bottom of the sea. But there's 100% a chest right here that we're gonna get first. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so there, there's a lot more to explore. Can we go down here, or is this? Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't ready for that. This spits us back up to safety. Okay, so it just makes a big old loop.
Yeah. Ha.
Your game sounds are still kind of loud in comparison to you. Okay, thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna turn that down then. Oh yeah, I see. I see what you mean. Okay, how's that for game noise? Let me know if that sounds a little more equalized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to force drop in like just a hot second. But we'll just chill out here unless we go into bonus time. Oh yeah, we're in heckin' bonus time, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is 100% not the way you're supposed to traverse the world, but if I can take advantage of the weird jank parkour physics, I'm going to. Oh yeah. We are swip swapping. Hang on, is that fucking Gary? It's Turbo Gary. I can hear you and have the audio at a comfortable level. Okay, cool. I'm glad we were able to fix the audio. Always want that drop decelerator. Ooh. Okay, so let's hope, because I was really close to beating the boss as Riku. Let's hope that one, I remember how to fight. Oh no. Is the boss back at full health? Because again, I was... No, I have to fight this whole boss again? This makes me very upset, actually. Because I was, again, really close to beating the boss. So this is deeply upsetting. Plus side, this boss isn't like terrible to me. It seems to have some pretty avoidable attacks. Like that one puts you to sleep, but as long as you don't get hit by it, you're fine. Ugh, I'm gonna be on the ceiling? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me and Turbo Gary dirty like that? Okay, you're still on the ceiling. Just gotta hit the uvula. I'm assuming it's a uvula. I don't think we're anywhere near, like, the mouth, but I don't know how whale anatomy works. We're gonna pretend it's the uvula. Balloons! Oh my gosh, I did so much damage. hang out on the ceiling again. Ah, shoot. I don't like need to heal right now, but... Oh my gosh. This guy sucks butts. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, the camera. Stop moving, jeez, let me murder you. He's actually just a huge pain. Is he all the way over there now? Oop. Avoid the giant laser. Annie is in trouble? No! How dare you? Annie! How dare you hurt my precious boy? So, I believe if I use a cure command and heal near my precious animal friend, my Pokemon, I believe they'll also get healed. But I'm gonna cut out the middleman and just fuse with them for right now. You on the ceiling. Oh, I'm gonna lose all of my combo time. I'll have fused with them for nothing. Yeah, do damage while we still can. Alright. Cool, it did heal my friendos. Alright, so I'll have to use cure commands, not because I need to heal, but because my Pokemon need to heal. Please stop being on the ceiling, you are just wasting my time. Like, it's just annoying at this point. It's not even like a difficult boss fight. Like, I almost got him. Come on. Get off the ceiling. Or stay on the ceiling because it's the floor now? One of those. Oh my gosh. What are you doing all the way over there? Stop being over there and get over here. Oh, no, no, no! The laser! Oh, thank goodness for iframes. Thank you. Oh, how dare you try to kill my precious Pokemon. Can't believe I had to basically kill that boss twice. Get a cutscene.
I thought I was only sent into the past, on the Destiny Islands. So why does it seem like time was rewound in this world too? Maybe it's like Master Yen Sid said. The world was freed from darkness, but is yet to wake from it. It's trapped in a never-ending dream.
We found the keyhole. Quick, put your keyblade in it. Doesn't that look like a key to you? Nice. Ooh, the Ocean's Rage Keyblade. A Keyblade that lands fewer critical hits, but compensates with a boost in magic and more frequent reality shifts. Oh, reality shifts are the special things that you have to press triangle and circle at the same time to activate. That was like the hacking in Tron. I didn't know there was like a frequency for that. You can have more frequent reality shifts now? Okay. Anyway, what was it? Kill the boss? Yes. Are you fucking with me? Is it really Turbo Gary? Well, the crab is so cool. Well, we can name our little Pokemon pals anything we want, so we named that the snail one Turbo Gary. It was really a good life choice. But what do you mean the crab is cool? He was annoying. He just scuttled on the ceiling. He wasn't dangerous though. Like that was the thing. That wasn't a hard boss. Like I never really felt like I was in danger with that boss. I was just worried for my Pokemon's lives. They would have dispersed back into dream fragments if I let them die. His legs with butter and lemon. I would love to have used Dream Eater. Low-key cheering on the boss. Zoe, how could you? I trusted you. Make him regret ever being hatched. Don't ever talk to me or my son, Turbo Gary, again. Yes, I did beat the boss. I can't believe they actually fucking named the master of the Keyblades Disney backwards. Yeah, Yen Sid. From, I think it was the Sorcerer's Apprentice Disney short from back in the day. Which is funny because, like, Mickey plays the Sorcerer's Apprentice in the film The Sorcerer's Apprentice, I'm pretty sure. I need to go back and actually watch it because I've seen that in a hot minute. But it's funny because in the kingdom, like in the world of Kingdom Hearts, Mickey is Yen Sid's apprentice. Like, Yen Sid was a Keyblade master and taught Mickey how to be a Keyblade master and use the Keyblade and stuff. So even in Kingdom Hearts, Mickey is still the Sorcerer's Apprentice and like Yen Sid's apprentice, which is just wild. And I kind of really like that they did that because it's kind of great. Mistake number 1, trusting me. Zoe, I should have seen this coming. But isn't Mickey also the king? Yes, Mickey is also the king of Disney Castle. So Mickey is a king in his own Disney world, but he is also, outside of that Disney world, is also a Keyblade master and studied under Yen Sid. Also, can we talk about how this Keyblade, the handly grip where you like put your physical hand to hold this thing, can we talk about how that's a whale's uvula? Like I see what they did there, but like, did you really have to do it like that, Disney? Like, Square Enix, are you for real? Also, this Keyblade looks hella fragile. Like, that boat's gonna break in no time. That boat on the end, like, enough thwacking around and that thing is just busted. This is a relic that should get displayed on a mantle and not used as It's hideous. Mickey's our supreme god. That Keyblade looks like a weapon from One Piece. It's ocean themed enough to be from One Piece. Oh man, what Kingdom Hearts game is Sora going to visit One Piece world in? Just wait until Disney buys out the entire country of Japan and owns all of the IP for every single manga. And not a good one at that. It's not just a One Piece weapon, it's a bad One Piece weapon. Sick! Riku totally beat the world. Unlocked Flick Rush Rainbow Cup. I guess we haven't played Flick Rush. Okay, so Riku's done with all these worlds, but Sora is not. So I got time before Riku Force switches again. Is it the One Piece weapon wielded by a braggart ocean-themed villain in a shitty movie? I could see that happening, yeah. It's definitely like a one-off weapon used by a movie villain that you never see again. I think what I'll do is I'll derp around with Riku and see if I can clean up some of the chests I'm missing while I wait for the drop timer to run out. The drop timer. But I'm going to re-dive into the grid because I want to get not a bronze star for this one. So I think we have to do the dive. So we'll go through this again and see about not doing a bad job. Okay, ready, set, dive. Get 1 prize point, okay. So basically, piss. Yeah, the goal of this one is to just not get hit like that. Shoot. I think it's like get through it quickly and get through it without taking a lot of damage, and that's what's gonna give us like some good points at the end. I don't know if there's like an easy way to make yourself go faster other than not breaking a lot. Oh, there we go. Okay. So the diving strike seems to propel you forward. But it's not just for attacking, it's also for quick traversal. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing too hot for this one either. I got my one prize point. Let's see if we got... Nope, we still got a bronze. Because the clear time was... Got it. Oh. Doing it again then. It's the One Piece weapon. Yeah, okay, I already read it. Let me just reread comments, it's fine. Okay, so... I think the... Ah, piss. Where did that even come from? So, getting hit slows us down a lot, so we're gonna try to not get hit. Like that. Ah, piss. What the hell, man? Alright, we are not doing well. Like, we're already doing well. Basically, we're just gonna try to keep pulsing ahead like this. Hopefully that will get us through with enough time to get at least a B rank. Like A rank would be ideal, but come on. I don't think how much damage you take factors into your score, but okay, there we go. We got silver. That's good enough for now. We can go back and get gold. I guess I'll go. We'll start here and see if there are any treasure chests we missed. Because again, like Riku has a whole ass drop meter. So if we can see how many are left. I should have done this before I dropped into. Going to treasures. Going to Riku treasures. Traverse Town, there's a lot. Oh, man. We got to Traverse Town. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 treasures to find in this world. I'm a dummy. What are the asterisks for? Asterisks? Wait. Which asterisks? Hold on. Wait. Wait, where do you see asterisks? Hold on. Run that by me one more time. What are what asterisks for? Please explain. Not sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Now I'm the dummy. In the bar. The chart. Okay, so treasures in the treasure chart. Yes? You're talking about like this area? The asterisks. The chat. Oh. Wait, you're seeing asterisks in the chat? Oh, wait. Oh, what did it... It probably auto-censored something. Because I'm not seeing it on... I don't see asterisks on my side. I wonder if it could be your own... If you have Twitch set to auto, like, block profane words, it might have blocked something that someone else said, but I'm not seeing it on my side. I don't see any words blocked out. What? Yeah, what are you seeing on your side? Can you please share? High jump installed, yeah. Yes. Gotta... here in the bell tower. So yeah, asterisks in chat, if someone didn't specifically write them out, is probably because someone said a naughty word. But I don't see any like asterisked out words, so I'm not sure or which ones you're seeing.
Yeah. Take this.
How quickly can we kill you?
Yeah. Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
There are more.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We don't need to worry about the enemies too much. I just want to make sure that I got all of the chests, because there are apparently still 6 in this world that I have not gotten. Oh my. Well, I guess that's one way to get from one point to another.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here you go. There he is.
Yeah. Take this.
Ha!
Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Ooh. Sick.
Fire.
Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay. I really want all of you to die so I can search for my unopened chests in peace. One is open already. Peeking back here, I just want to check all the corners. I'm pretty sure I got... Pretty sure I got all of the ones from inside the cathedral. We can go back to it later if we need to, but I think I'm better off searching, like, the town and the area outside. Now let's get back into the church. Church is never closed. We can go claim sanctuary or whatever. Okay, but yeah, keep an eye out for unopened Chesterino, because that's what we're looking for, and that is what will win the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoops, okay. I should probably search in a more methodical fashion, if I'm being honest. Just randomly bopping around and hoping that I run into what I'm looking for is most likely not the best way to go about this.
Come on!
Yes, now we get to surf on our Keyblade. That's right, I got a new Keyblade. I forgot about that.
Come on!
Check out the stats. I don't like that my new Monstro-themed Keyblade doesn't land critical hits as easily. But, you know, the stats are good. We don't really need critical hits. Oh my gosh, did chat? Okay, my chat might have frozen for a sec. It just... Oh my, I just got a whole bunch of messages at once. So, that's why I just kept talking to the void and no one was responding, because chat froze. Nick's asterisk, the streaming chat here. Fuck, is that asterisk? Yeah, it's a swear, probably. Doesn't think I'm a child. I see purple asterisks instead of swear words. Fuck, not when I swear, though. I see it fine. Also, Luke and I are mods, so I might be able to see more than non-mods. Looked at the settings, and it seems to not be someone on the chat settings not be something on the chat settings side. Here, do you have the global profanity filter checked? Hello. Hello. Hi, we're... the stream's still going, though, right? That was weird. For whatever... I did not get any of those chats, for whatever reason. Okay, don't need it. We are just looking for chat. We got all of the... We got all of the chats eventually. Whatever reason, it didn't show up for a while, but okay, yeah. So it sounds like, Zoe, you have your own profanity filter enabled on Twitch. So you don't get to hear all of the cool adult swear words. Oh, there's one. Sick. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at which one this is, because that... Thankfully, they do it where they kind of have an order, where the treasures are listed in more or less the order where you'd come across them in the map. So if it's one of these two or one of these two, that means there's going to be another chest nearby, but if it's one of these, then it's like that's the only one in the area, more or less. So we can... The stream was going cool. Hang on a sec, I'm watching on my phone, can't find stuff. Paying more attention to the censor issue. Emily, hello! There's a standard setting to hide offensive language. Where would that be? Probably in just like the general user settings. Okay, so now we go back into our treasures list. See what got checked off. So it was this one here, which means that there is another treasure in the area that we had missed. That also means there's another one, or there's another two earlier on in the map, and I believe we start in the city. So maybe there are more treasures in the church that I just missed. We're gonna keep searching around this big city area because there's definitely another treasure chest around here. There it is. What did I tell you? Yeah, take that under-leveled enemy that I can just easily beat up. Okay. So now, as long as this one is... Oh, man. Or would that be the setting, not the chest? If you're on your phone at the bottom of the chat, there should be 3 dots. Click on that. Luke, you're doing great. Oh, thank you, Zoe. In your own personal settings, wrench on the left, go to channel and videos. There should be an option called a global profanity filter. Do you have that one checked? Thanks, Reddit and Nick, for looking at Reddit. Oh, hi, Luke. I've been here for a while, but you probably didn't see my message. Oh, no! Did I totally miss your message? I'm sorry, Emily. I suppose that was my bad. So, okay, that was the other chest. So there's 2 more earlier on in the world, and then 2 more later on in the world. So I'm gonna go back and check the church again, because that's earlier on in the world, and I did check the, I thought I had checked the square outside of the church pretty thoroughly. Okay, guess we're going back this way. I wish I had glide. Glide would be a great ability to have. I'm gonna ignore you. Someone swear at me. I like it. Good job turning the profanity filter off. Now we can all swear to our heart's content, and we will know that Zoe is hearing the mean things we're saying. Riku's Keyblade is neat. This is, it's not specifically Riku's Keyblade. This is the Keyblade that you get for beating the Tron world. So it kind of looks like a light cycle from Tron. Like here, if I go into my items... Thank you for not using the hideous Keyblade. Yeah, we're gonna look at the stats real quick. So, yeah, this is the one that Riku starts with. Very edgy. This is the World Ends With You themed one. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame themed one. This is the Pinocchio themed one. Tron themed one. Okay, so this... I don't want to use this one, actually. It lands fewer critical hits, it has less strength, it has higher magic, but I like using physical attacks more than magic attacks, so yeah, we're not using that Keyblade. It's bad. It doesn't line up with how I like to play the game. Also, this one has almost the same stats, so... I also just typed Riku as Roku and had to stop and think. Ah, yes, this is the Roku and Apple TV adventures. Id Poke, hideous and bad? Yes. Should be ashamed of itself. I'm sure it will think about what it's done. Think long and hard about what it's done, and hopefully not make the same mistakes in the future of being designed bad. Alright. Looking for... That's an open chest. We're looking for unopened chests. Thankfully they're pretty colorful and stand out amidst the drab church design. Aha! There's one. A rampart pigment. Avatar Roku, the Keyblade Master. The Keyblade should be forced to fight in a Hunger Games. Avatar Roku is a Keyblade Master. Just don't use any fire magic in Notre Dame. Oh my gosh, too soon. Okay, so we just got this one, which means there is another treasure chest probably somewhere in this cathedral. Yeah, I thought about making a joke about the Notre Dame catching fire when I was playing through this earlier, and that was easy. I decided against it. Well, thanks to someone else for making that joke for me, so I didn't have to. Also, no one died, I think, yet. What do you mean yet? Okay, cool. So now there's just two more treasures to go find. Probably gonna be way far up on the other end of the map. Oh, hey! It's you again. I already fought you once. You don't need to do that again right now. I can come back and fight you.
Take this.
Out of my way, elephant. Get turned around. Yeah. Did they finish restoring the cathedral after the fire? Are they working on it? I'm assuming that's something they're working on because, like, the Notre Dame Cathedral is pretty iconic. I can't imagine them just not fixing it. I mean, like, from, like, smoke or chemical exposure from the fire? Ah, piss. Riku, that's not where I wanted to go. We are, however, just going to ignore all of these guys and head right for the next area. Reach it. Mortals are mortal. That's a good observation. Mortals are indeed mortal. Heading for the bridge. We all die. Thanks for that real reassuring thought. Yes, it is true. We are all going to die. Sorry if that is an unsettling fact for you. Just kind of how it is. Okay. Trying to look around real good like so I don't miss any of the good old, the pretty treasure chests. Open. Says you. Immortal still proving otherwise. That's fair. It's a good way to look at it. I'm immortal until proven otherwise. Well, I'm not gonna go out of my way to prove you wrong, Nick. Too heavy for the stream? Ah, you're good. Nothing's too heavy for the piss stream. Okay, so... Maybe I'll try going to the right, or the bottom where that red glowy brick is. I love that little elephant. The elephants are pretty cute. I cannot wait until I can craft my own. Luke, you don't need to go out of the way to prove me wrong. My body is doing it on its own. Time for the scientific method. No. This is a bad time to use the scientific method. I am more than willing to believe that all of my friends are immortal. Everyone here is immortal. Do not try to prove otherwise. I am... Oh, okay, that's just blocked off from smoke inhalation. That's probably... Oh, here's one. Okay. So, I gotta check if that was the earlier or the later chest. If I know where to look for the last one. We have a hypothesis. We would need clones, though, to replicate the results. Fair, yeah.
Come on!
I'm gonna just go ahead and not put that one to trial. I feel like that one might not be humane. It might, yeah. We might not be able to put that to an actual experiment for But you do have to have good science. Good science is important. That is correct, Nick.
Come on!
Ah, piss.
Come on!
Alright. You guys done existing yet? No? I just want to access my menu. There we go. Okay. You killed hundreds of versions of one of your closest friends? What the heck? You know, these things happen. Okay, and I think... Alright, I think it was this one that we just opened, so that means the last chest is actually earlier. There's no need to... It might actually be back on that last map area. The previous one. There are a lot of hidden areas there I hadn't gotten to. Would it be early? It's definitely not on the bridge. We were testing a hypothesis that he was immortal and needed multiple dead points for good data points for good science. I want to make a Kingdom Hearts joke, but I don't know if it'd be spoily corner. Please, yeah. If you're worried about spoilers, please just don't make it, I guess. I found out that I am very sensitive to Kingdom Hearts spoilers. Oof. It will go off on you. So, for my own sanity and not feeling, like, bad about getting mad, maybe hold that joke for later, but, like, save it. Remember that joke for, 3 years down the line when I finally catch up on the Kingdom Hearts games. Okay, so we're gonna look around here again for another chest, because there could very well be one. That chest is good. You say that like it's an allergy. Have to head out, y'all. Alright, Nick, thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic Friday night and a good weekend. And we will we'll catch you later. I don't know, whenever that may be. We're just gonna be chest hunting until then. Hunting for that chest. Looking for the chest. The chest. The chest.
Take this!
Maybe we'll even level up a bunch. Oh my gosh. I am not going to get this because it'll... let's do.
Fire!
Nice. We're gonna kill this elephant. And everyone better be okay with that. God, elephant is pissed. Sick.
You're done! Ha! Take this! Ha! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
Fire.
Fire!
I'm just killing enemies now because they're in the way. It makes my search harder if I have to dodge enemies while also looking for... Because the enemies are colorful, the chests are colorful. If we just make fewer colorful things in the world, then it'll be easier to find what we're looking for. Open. The only tough part is that, like, I see open chests everywhere, but I'm like, I don't know where that lines up with the chests in my list of chests. So I'm like, okay, am I too soon? Am I too late? I don't know if I'm getting hotter or colder. I have like a vague sense of, oh, it should be earlier in the level than this, or it should be later. Let's open. It might not even be in this area. Like, it could be like in a completely separate part of the map. But it's gotta be later than... It has to be in this area or later. Like, it has to be somewhere between this area and where I found the most recent chest because of where it is in the list. So it's... Man, it's a treasure hunt for sure. But usually if I look around enough, they're findable. They're pretty findable. Like, none of the chests in this game are unmanageable to find because they're kind of like an afterthought thing. Not like an afterthought thing, but they're like secondary. You know? What? Oh. Switched menus on accident. Get back here and let me murder you. I'm almost out of time to do. Okay. So we've searched here, we've hunted high, we've hunted low. Like, this area is big and sprawling and confusing, but I feel like it's not that. You know? I feel like I've gotten to most of the places, but there also could very easily be a place that we're missing, like a rooftop or something that I haven't gotten to. Let me check that area. Yeah, we're in the right direction. I think so. Nope, I haven't been up here, and here's the last chest. Good work, everyone. We did it. So now if we go to our reports, and we look at the treasures, Riku, you can see, has 34 out of 34 for La Cité des Cloches, which is great. And we still have some drop time left. We're getting real low on drop time, so I might actually just move back out to the main world and then drop into Sora. Map. Save real quick because I don't know anything could happen. There was one time that this game crashed and I was very upset because I lost like a little bit of progress. Yeah. Oops. Everything's wrong. Before we drop into Sora, though, I am gonna take a quick break and go get some more water because we're almost out. So we will be back in a hot second. You know, take a pee break, go get a snack, go stretch. You know, do do all those fun break time things, activities. The halftime show will commence momentarily. Ah, we're back. Hello. All right, we just saved. I hope everyone had a nice break. So now we drop, right? Drop and change characters? Yes. Overcast. Friends and foes between receive 20% boost in magic. That sounds cool. The weird like weather thing that does different status effects doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I guess it's not like a bad thing. It just gives you a different buff. Lucky customer sighted. Alright, Sora was at the bottom of the ocean? Yes. Give me that hot drop decelerator. Riku did not gain drop points because I was just cleaning up chests.
Yeah, hey, ha! Yeah,
Oh my gosh. There you are.
yeah, hey, ha!
No! Sora. Do not fall off that ledge.
Fine! Hey, yeah!
Cool. Good job, Sora. Nice job staying on the ledge. Alright. Let's go! Guy's amazing. He'll take me anywhere. Of course, I can get to all of these places on my own if I just hoop wall jumping. Oh, yeah, that was a useless ride. Okay.
Yeah! Ha! 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 Ha!
Jump. Jump. This is probably... yeah. We don't want to go in there just yet. We would like to keep exploring this area and getting as many chests as possible. Keep running around, we'll beat up some enemies. We could honestly use the extra levels, so... Where are you gonna take us, friend? We're going... okay, so he's just taking us up and around to, again, the places we've already been to. Alright, thanks for the ride. Ooh. There is 100% a good heckin' big old chest over there.
Ha! Let's go!
Roll call. Get crushed. Heh. Oh, everyone's gonna wait here, I guess. Let's open the chest. Ooh, a Tatsu Steed recipe. I don't know what a Tatsu Steed is, but I don't know. I kind of want one. Spirits. Great spirit. Can we make any fun new spirity friends? Maximum HP increase. Sick. We can make a Kuma Panda. Let's see, Cyberya. We can also make a Jestabaki. Wait, what was it? What was the Tatsu? Oh, the Tatsu Steed is the horse, the seahorse. I almost said horseshoe. That doesn't make sense. So we still can't make a fun elephant buddy, but we can make a Jestabaki and a Kuma Panda. So, chat, are you guys ready to help me with some nicknames? Because I could really use some help with the nicknames. Let's see. Vibrant Fancy. Do I have enough of all the ingredients? No, I can only make one of them, because I have 5 Vibrant Fancies, and I need 3 for each. So, first of all, are we making the big panda boy, or this little jester ghost? And also, do you have a name for one of them? So, this is your chance to submit your input. I kind of actually want to do the panda, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, so I would really like your help with panda names, pretty please. What are we gonna call this big old panda boy? We'll make all of the Pokemon friends eventually, but... look at him. Got a big old belly. What do we want to call him? He's a bruiser. Kuma Panda. Right. We'll wait here for a hot second, but we could benefit from some sweet nickname suggestions if you've got any on hand. I kind of hate how this screen pops up and blocks your nice view of the panda boy, but... What would you call him, chat? Throw out any name. Any name you can think of. Anything that looks like it would suit a big Kung Fu Panda looking dude with very sharp claws. Alright, well, no one is going to put forth any suggestions. She'll just have to come up with something on my own. Which is not nearly as exciting or fun, but I suppose I'll... something. We'll, come up with a name. If I was going to name a panda. Just named it... What if I named it Jack Black? After the, the titular Kung Fu Panda Po. I think his character's name is Po in Kung Fu Panda, but I mean, it's the character that Jack Black. Probably go with that. I think that's an excellent name for a panda. Done. Wait, actually... yeah. Alright. Sick. We're off to a great start. Hooray. And, yeah, now... yeah, we can't make this guy anymore because we don't have enough materials, which makes me sad. But that's okay. We'll make new friends later. Oh, sick. Got so many more things to unlock for this guy. Turbo Gary, got your work cut out for you. Ooh. And get a Zero Gravira or this nice Confusing Strike. So we just need to get 60 more link points. And we'll have leveled up Annie all the way that I know of. Good party though. So actually, no. We'll leave Panny and he'll earn more experience points this way. What is this? Eat all the spirits, 20 seconds or less. Okay, we can do that. It's probably not gonna be hard to beat them, it'll just be hard to do it in a timely manner. Oh my gosh. Just kidding, I am going to die. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm going to die. Hit me right out the gate. That was not fun at all. Alright. Hello! Heinz Ketchup! Hi! It was so much fun playing Super Mario 3D World with you earlier. Luke is real. I am kinda real. I'm here. I like to think that I exist most times. We have those weird existential days, but I don't know, we try not to worry about that too much. But yes, for the most part, I am real. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I always see you in Gush's Discord. You guys look like you're having a good time. I kinda lurk there because I'm like, I don't know anyone else in this Discord. I feel weird just jumping in on conversations. But yeah, you seem like a pretty cool person. So thanks for being here. I don't know how familiar you are with the Kingdom Hearts franchise, but even if you don't understand the overarching story, because, I mean, let's be real, no one understands the overarching story, it honestly is very confusing and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The gameplay of the Kingdom Hearts series it's really fun, in my opinion. It's kind of right up my alley for what I look for in games. I really like the action RPG genre because it has good combat, as well as fun and interesting stories. Like, as much as a turn-based RPG is fun, some of them are just a little too turn-based, a little too RPG-y. But this keeps everything moving at a pretty exciting pace combat-wise, while also having like an emphasis on story and not just being all about combat. I don't know. The Kingdom Hearts games have a good balance in that regard. In my opinion, at least. But yeah, the story is just complete bananas bonkersness, and I wouldn't worry too much about trying to understand it. There's probably a lot of really good YouTube videos out there that will recap the story a lot better than the games itself do. This is back in the start. Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, and each of the Disney worlds that you visit has its own kind of self-contained storyline, so even if you don't follow the overall Kingdom Hearts story, you can still hang out for, you know, like, just whatever world we're on. Get the story that's going on in that one. Like this one, we are at the bottom of the sea, trying to get to Monstro to rescue Pinocchio and Geppetto, and, what's his nuts? Jiminy Cricket's also in there, too. So, don't ask why we can breathe at the bottom of the sea. It's just kind of how it works right now. But we're looking for Monstro the whale, because apparently he's just chilling at the bottom of the ocean, like you do. And, yeah. My only experiences through the first game? Okay. That's... The first game is... It's a pretty good game. They improve on the mechanics a lot for the second game. Whale. It's the whale. It's got teeth. Those whale teeth. Oh, our escape. Now we'll have to, I don't know, swim up. Or go that way. That's how swimming works. Like, that's a great cartoon run, but is that how swimming works?
Pinocchio! Jiminy!
Ooh. Ah! Regardless that we beat as Riku, I get to fight it again. Also, is attacking the whale? Are they not in cahoots? He freeze the whale?
Oh no!
Gotta be cold inside that whale. Whale.
I'll have to claw my way past, then rescue my friends.
I did play a bit of Chain of Memories, but didn't get too far. Okay, Chain of Memories is rough. Were you playing it on the PS2 or on the Game Boy Advance? Like, either way, it's a rough game. I am not a fan at all of the card mechanics in that game, because they're like, we'll have a card battle system, but also it'll be a real-time card battle system, not a turn-based card battle system like every card game in existence. And I don't know, I got through Chain of Memories, but it was a struggle sometimes. There are a lot of mechanics that they don't tell you about, with regards to like the different Keyblade powers. because you get different cards that are represented by different Keyblades. Like, you have the normal Kingdom Key that has certain stats, and then you have, you know, other kinds of Keyblades that are different shapes and have different stats. But they have hidden stats that they don't tell you about unless you go, like, deep into the menus that talk about what each Keyblade does, because different ones will have different attack power for, like, the beginning strike in a combo, the middle strike in a combo, and the finishing strike in a combo. And so if you are using a Keyblade that seems powerful on the surface because it has, like, good surface-looking stats, it might still be, like, real weak if you're using it in the wrong part of a combo. Oh my gosh, Panny! So, you could, like, yeah, I had to spend, like an hour or so after I figured this out and, like, found a nice cohesive list online of which Keyblades are good for what part of a combo, just reorganizing my deck and putting Keyblades in the right order so that I would, like, use them in battle in the right order to actually do enough damage to beat some of the bosses. Like, it's a rough game. If you have, like, a lot of patience and or a glutton for punishment, like, I'd say go for it and play the game and you might enjoy it, but it is just, I cannot say that the battle system is very well put together or enjoyable. Okay, why is this guy... Okay. I was like, why is he just immune to all my attacks? Let me use my balloons. Let me aerial slam you. Okay, I can see why an aerial slam wouldn't really work on this guy. Fire attack might be good for the ice-based opponent. It's like, can I just ride him into the sky and keep wailing on him? That would have been ideal. Let me hit you. Okay, there it is. We're actually doing some damage now. I can't reach him, though. Is he just not doing anything? He just... Okay. I think he was locked for a second. You good, bro? Yeah, I forgot about my parkour attacks. I forgot I could use those on the bosses. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Okay, we are running away from that. That's new. I didn't know he could do that. We're gonna try not to get hit by that ever. Why did they give a crab laser claws? Who thought that was a good idea? Balloonra is like the only thing that's actually doing damage to this guy right now. It is very upsetting. Sure. Suddenly got a lot brighter. There he is. Oh no, it's raining. It's raining. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up the backside of him. I think... Let's see if we can sneak around behind him and get him that. Let's hope he hasn't moved. Oh my gosh, he is still attacking. He turned around? You weren't supposed to do that? You're supposed to be none the wiser of my clever sneak attack. Ah, piss. There we go. Just hit him straight in the eye hole. Okay, so we flattened everything out. Destroy the ice-holding monster. Okay. So now we just ignore you. I've gotten new orders, and I will just straight up ignore the boss that's threatening my life. Okay, so you were playing Chain of Memories on PS2. That's the better version to play. I mean, because it's a full, you know, PS2 remake of a Game Boy Advance game. So that's cool. Use reality shift. I don't know what this is going to be doing, but... He's flying! That whale can fly! Oh, he's a bubble whale now. Okay. I'm unsure what's happening. Use monster to catch up with Chill Closter. Lobster? The Chill Clobster. Okay, so I think the idea is to dodge these attacks. Okay. Sick. So if we stay in the middle, we can just kind of go to one side or the other, and then we finish him off. No? Yes, that's right. You just turn around and keep trying to run. Aha! I'm not sure how I'm finishing him off, but there was a button and I pressed it, and I think we won. I didn't even get to bring his health down to 0. Kind of shorted, but I guess that counts. Sora's just stranded in the middle of the ocean.
I get it now. After this, Pinocchio and Jiminy's world gets dragged into darkness. And they end up cast into the sea between worlds, along with Monstro. And then, they end up in Traverse Town and the belly of the whale. That's when we meet for real. It's like Master Yen Sid said. I'm in the dream, Pinocchio's world is dreaming. And that world will never be right again until it wakes from sleep.
Everyone follow that? Made total sense, right? Hooray! Ooh! Oh, we got a different Keyblade. Okay, so up until now, Sora and Riku have been getting the same Keyblade for completing a world, but now Riku got like a Monstro-themed Keyblade, and because he was hanging out inside Monstro's belly for his story arc in Pinocchio World. But Sora got a Ferris wheel carnival-themed one because he was in the Prankster Paradise area for most of this world until he went to the bottom of the ocean for whatever reason. Okay, so now they're getting different Keyblades for completing worlds, which is interesting. That's cool. I like it. I'm glad that it's not just, oh, okay, they get like mirror images of each other's Keyblades as they progress through the story. So now we're getting different power-ups for the different characters, which I like that. That's cool. That's a good time. Keyblade that triggers fewer reality shifts but compensates with an extra boost in strength and magic. I don't know if I want to do fewer reality shifts. I thought those things were like cool gimmicks that were powerful.
I hope Sora's okay.
He'll be just fine as long as Riku's with him.
Huh?
You don't think? No! Master Yen said.
Look, it's a raven.
Oh.
That raven is Maleficent's.
What's it got?
Huh?
Why, that's Minnie's.
Well?
Huh?
Gorsh, what's it say?
It's from Maleficent. She's kidnapped Minnie.
She took Queen Minnie?
The letter says for me to return to Disney Castle, or else.
Mickey, there is no time to waste.
Okay, You fellas stay here.
King Mickey, we're going with you.
Gosh, I guess you're right, pals. We friends need to stick together. Mastery and Sid, we'll be back.
The timing is too perfect, too calculated. Maleficent must sense a change in the forces of darkness. A change like Xehanort.
Sure. Whatever that entails. Is there a reason to go back here? Oh, I guess there's a thing circling around it, which is cool. And we can't go forward. There's all those worlds beyond, but we don't seem to be able to get to them just yet. So we're gonna go back to Traverse Town. Hooray! My fave boys and girls from The World Ends With You are in Traverse Town. Yes. Dive? Alright. Ready, set, done. Rack up 600 prize points before you reach the goal. And this is like the very first dive we do, I believe, so this one's just gonna be like easy street.
Here we go! Yeah! Yeah! Faster! Yeah!
I'm pissed. Watch me still take damage during the super easy dive.
Faster! Here we go! Here we... Faster! Faster! Yeah! Yeah! Faster! Ha! Here we go! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Here we go! Yeah!
Gonna
Yeah!
spin to win. Just keep slamming that cross button. There it is. So hopefully we got a gold for that one. A gold diver. Good work, team. Wait. That didn't count? I'm so confused. I assumed that when I dropped, I would go into the world. But I guess that's not the case.
Huh? I'm back in Traverse Town.
Why, hello down there, Sora. I've been waiting.
You do know you can wait on the ground, right? Come down so we can talk.
Now?
Now? What do you mean, now? You're the one who said you were waiting.
You know, you're turning more into Neku every day. But listen, I'm glad you two showed up because...
You too? Does that mean Riku's here?
Yes, but you and he are still a world apart. He didn't seem especially worried, though. He knows he'll find you.
Yeah.
Just look at Neku. He and the others all found their game partners.
Oh, they're back home safe now?
Remember what I told you. Their existence is on the line. And the Reapers are dead set on erasing them for good. But they found refuge in this world. And luckily, each other too.
Reapers?
Right. If Neku and the others want to get back to where they came from, they need to win the Reapers' game. It's like a series of missions. Those are the rules of their home ground. Except, this time, the mission is a tough one. They're pitted against a Dream Eater that can summon 100 more like it. So, I was sort of hoping you and Riku could help us out. You have your Keyblades, and with those, we might still have a chance.
Well, I'm glad he's here with me.
If he is. Riku's on one side of the portal, and you're on the other. He might be by your side, he might be a million miles away. You can't measure the distance in time or space. Even without the wall between you, it's hard to say.
Don't worry. He's with me, even when it might seem like he's not.
Then you two are lucky.
You and your friend are lucky too, Joshua.
I appreciate you saying that with conviction, even though you have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey!
Anyway, Neku and his partner are pinned down in the Fountain Plaza. I can count on you, right?
Always!
Oh, right, we're back in Traverse Town. Got new squad of friends. We're gonna go catch up with our old friends. And it looks like there are stronger enemies here too to welcome us, which is good. It would be kind of boring if they were like, "Hey, come back to Traverse Town. Here's the same weak enemies from the first part of the game." So no, this is good. They scale up the enemies as we progress through the game. So this makes me wonder if I'm going to be going back to some of the other worlds too for more mission stuff, or if it's just Traverse Town that's special. This way? I might have gone. No, this is the only way to go. Although I do want to go in here, because I believe there were some chests in here from when I fought the boss that I didn't open. Yes. Sick. A cake. Is that a giraffe? Oh, I'm sorry I'm gonna kill you, giraffe, but I'm so glad you're here. Panny leveled up. I wonder if Panny has enough. Because once Panny gets enough points, I can unlock all of the abilities linked to Panny, and then swap him out for good. A number of chests in here. Please get away from me forever. Ooh. Same enemy, but a different color, which means it's definitely stronger. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of chests in here. Missed.
Let's go!
Come on. There you go. Reinflate. Let me crush you to death. Anyone else? Want a piece of this shell?
Yeah! Fine! Back off!
Turbo Gary leveled up. Nice. Good job, Turbo Gary. So I know in previous Kingdom Hearts games, like 1 and 2 especially, they would send you to worlds, you'd do a mission, and then... Actually, I don't remember if Kingdom Hearts 1 did this or not. I know 2 did. I played that one a lot more recently. They would send you to a world, you'd do stuff in it, you'd leave for the next world, and then later on in the game, you'd come back for... You'd come back for more stuff and then, like, finish the world in the second go. But I'm not sure if this game, as, you know, not being a mainline Kingdom Hearts game, is behaving the same way, or if it's kind of running on its own rules. And, you know, we're not necessarily going to each world twice for story stuff. So we'll see what happens, because we're coming back to Traverse Town for more story stuff here, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee that we'll be going back to any of the other worlds as well. We're gonna... yeah, give the rest of this area a quick once over. Oh my gosh. What are these things circling around? They're blocking me from using my triangle commands, which is not good. I don't like being blocked from using my triangle commands. I feel so bad beating up this giraffe. It kind of had it coming. We're just gonna give this map area a quick once over, make sure there aren't any yeah, like this chest here. This is exactly the kind of thing that I looking for. Ah, piss. Oh, I'm blinded. That's not... I don't like that status effect. I think this is being blinded. Blinded by the light. Go around to the other side. All these enemies. Oh, there's a chest. Sick. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the cannon fodder enemies are inherently difficult in themselves. They make it artificially difficult by just throwing a bunch of them at you at once. And that's how they raise the difficulty. It's like, okay, well, these guys aren't too strong on their own, but here's like 20 of them all attacking you at the same time. Good luck. Yes, yes. I'm in pain. We'll slam that giraffe. Take that giraffe into the pain dome. Alright. Probably all of the chests in this area. Like, hopefully. Oh, there's another one right here. Hey, my fun spirit friends are leveling up. Oh, he blocked me again. It's you. You've been doing all the blocking. Not very nice of you, sir. Okay. I think that was a... you want some more? Spirit. Ooh, what is that? Alright, is that all of them? Sick. Okay. Let's check our ability links. Alright, Turbo Gary, Blizzard Screen, or Defense Boost. I'm running into a lot of penguins here, so I think I'll take the Blizzard Screen. Make myself a little less susceptible to those gross old attacks. Fire Screen, cool. Alright, Panny. Cool, we are done with Panny. We have unlocked everything that I know of. Reginald, what you got for me? Magic Haste? Yes, that will make my magic commands reload faster. Still have a Blizzaga and a Blizzara. So, that's cool. We'll change out our party. So, Reginald can go here, and then Annie will switch out, or actually, look at our ability. So, if we go into the list of abilities, ooh, we have some new ones we can unlock. We can see that the yellow sparkly ones, those are abilities that we have unlocked and currently equipped to Sora. The blue ones are ones that we have the ability to unlock, which means that we have created a spirit that has that ability in its ability tree, so we just need to unlock it. So I'm kind of going to look at, okay, what do I want to unlock next? Item boost increases the effectiveness of recovery items, multi-install for larger improvement. That's handy. We have some good magic haste. An attack haste wouldn't be bad. Alright, our fishy boy has an attack haste that he can give to us if we unlock it, so he's a good contender. attack boost, magic boost, defense boost, I'm guessing is on the snail. Oh, actually, a few of them have it. Do we not have everything unlocked for our cat dude? Been around for a while. Screens will just reduce the amount of damage you take from certain attacks. Mini block. Oh, stops you from being mini-eyes. Blindness stops you from the blind status. Actually, these are good ones to have. I think I might install the Panda next because, again, those status effects are annoying. Like, having confusion and bind blocked and not being able to be confused or bound is just so handy, honestly. Poison block, slow block. Okay. Sleep block. I don't know what those are. Defender. Combo plus. I would like more combo. I honestly want more support abilities. We'll need to make some more spirits to do that. Okay. Support boost. Causes the effects of spirit support magic to last longer. Multi-install. Okay, our owl boy can do that. So... those are like stacking ones, and we'll probably get a bunch of them throughout the game. So I'm gonna focus on these blocks because there's only one of them, and it's like either on or off, and I want them on. So we're gonna get our panda boy in here, tag him in. All right, Jack Black, you are in like Flynn. Guess I can play with my real quick. How's it going? They really are like Pokemon, because you have this... oh, okay. You have this, like, Pokemon-a-me type... Hey, I don't know how you want me to pet you. Do I pet your eyeballs? But it's like, yeah, their stats and stuff go up, and they like you more when you... Herbigary's disposition changed to brick wall, and also his entire eyeballs change. His eyeballs were plus signs, and now they're actual eyeballs? Okay. Sometimes when their disposition changes, they unlock new command routes. And it looks like Herbigary's doesn't have a new command route, but he physically changed in appearance, which is, like, wild. Alright. Let's pet some of our other spirits for a little bit. We got Reginald here, our little flowery friend. Reginald's a multitasker. Alright. Now we can pet our... no? Okay. How do you like being pet? Do I pet you? Okay, so tummy pets are bad. Now you're a grappler. Okay, good. That's good. Ooh, oh, he's so cute. He has a cape and everything. He's asleep. Alright, well I guess that's that. No? He's awake now. Alright. Just for funsies, what does his ability tree look like? Oh, we already have enough for Circle Raid. Sick. Let's see, gotta link with you twice for that one. Attack boost, mini block. Okay, so there's one of the blocks. There's the blindness block. What is this? This is a mystery? Oh, it's a secret. Cool. Alright. Can't wait to unlock a secret thing. That'll be fun areno. Oh, right. I have a new keyblade. I'm not going to use because... nope. I don't like those stats. Ooh, Dream Pieces. And a Grim Fancy. Ooh. Sick, bro. And there's the Tatsu Steed recipe. Okay, that's the Ferris gear. That's the Grim Fancy again. Okay, cool. Man, these things look crazy. I'm yielding cool. Just looking at it fills you with purpose. I've not read any of those flavor tokens. Pure, unadulterated cuteness. Shield your eyes. Oops. It's 4:52. We should probably find a save somewhere, which there's actually one right here. So we're getting close to time. I want to do something that I haven't had a chance to do, or haven't made the time to do in a while, which is catch up on menu stuff. So whenever you do things in the game, this all fills up. It's like these flashbacks come, and we already watched all these as part of the game, so I don't need to do that. Read all of these already. A good game. Game help, this is just tutorial stuff, and again, they show you all of these. Although the bubble burst, I never really figured that one out. Really figured out how to activate that one. But how do you put the enemies in the bubble in the first place? I never really explained that. Rescuing spirits, yeah. That's all tutorial stuff. The stuff that I really want to get to is here. Like, this recaps the story, which it's like, okay, well, we did the story, but now we can read about it. Then you can, like, read through it as what Sora and Riku went through. And I just like going through all of this stuff just one, so it doesn't just say new flashing in my pause screen all the time, and two, it's nice extra stuff. I don't want to ignore it. Prankster's Paradise. Sora. Sora bumped into Jimmy. Nope, I can't read. Sora bumped into Jiminy at an amusement park after dark. Jiminy said Pinocchio had gone missing somewhere in the park, and boys who played and goofed off there for too long got turned into donkeys. Sora agreed to help Jiminy find Pinocchio before that could happen. But by the time they rescued Pinocchio from some nightmares, he had sprouted donkey tail. Jiminy and Pinocchio escaped while Sora faced off against more nightmares. After eliminating the threat, Sora came face to face with the gray-haired youth and Xemnas, who accused Sora of being the same as the Nobodies. Once again, they vanished without further explanation. The Blue Fairy found Sora and told him that Pinocchio and Jiminy had gone to the bottom of the sea to rescue Geppetto, who had been swallowed by Monstro the whale. Sora got there just in time to witness Pinocchio and Jiminy getting gobbled up too. Then a giant nightmare appeared and froze Monstro solid. Sora defeated the nightmare, and having been freed of the ice, Monstro let out a mighty sneeze. Remembering that this world would soon be swallowed by darkness, Sora unlocked the sleeping keyhole. Meanwhile, Riku, inside the belly of Monstro the whale, found Geppetto and Jiminy. He agreed to help them find Pinocchio, who had gone missing again. Jiminy tagged along. They found Pinocchio with a figure in a black coat. Who was it this time? The figure lowered his hood to reveal Riku? The figure disappeared before Riku could make sense of it all. He explained to Jiminy how he had once allowed darkness into his heart, but Jiminy and Pinocchio reminded him that friends like Sora would always keep him on the right path. He had the others return to safety and headed further into Monstro, where he found and defeated a giant nightmare. Something was troubling him, though. Why did this world seem to have been thrown into the past? Could it still be trapped in some kind of dream? He unlocked the sleeping keyhole. And meanwhile, or later, I guess I did the grid first, but apparently in the course of the story you're supposed to do it second, but yeah, those three worlds are interchangeable, the grid, Prankster's Paradise, and the Hunchback of Notre Dame world, France. Anyway, the grid. Sora was excited to be back in a familiar world, but that excitement was cut short when the Black Guards tried to arrest him. Sora escaped but was ambushed by Rinzler, who mysteriously vanished without a fight. Flynn, Sam, and Quora watched all this unfold. Intrigued, Quora approached Sora. As it turned out, Rinzler was really Sora's friend Tron. As it turned out, Rinzler was really Sora's friend Tron, whose memory had been manipulated. Sora wanted to set Tron's memory straight, so Quora agreed to take him to Clue, who might still possess Tron's original source code. While searching for the source code on the throne ship, Sora and Quora were attacked by Rinzler. Quora was overwhelmed, but before Sora could intervene, the throne ship hatch closed and she was left behind. The gray-haired youth appeared along with Xemnas, who posed a difficult question. How could Sora be sure his memories and feelings were his to begin with? Then the gray-haired youth implied that this dream world was not a dream at all. Both vanished after saying their piece. Sora was taken to the stadium, where he came face to face with Clue and Rinzler. Blue offered to restore Tron's memory in exchange for the Keyblade, but Sora had to refuse, leading to a battle with Rinzler. Sora did not want to fight his friend, but when Quora arrived, safe and sound, and told him to use the Keyblade, he realized he might still be able to bring Tron to his senses. With Rinzler's defeat, Sora became distracted. Seeing his chance, Blue hurled his disc, but Rinzler pushed Sora out of harm's way right in the nick of time. The disc caused Rinzler's footing to de-res, and while he tried to grab for Sora's hand, he plunged into the abyss. Realizing some part of his friend inside Rinzler had reached for his hand, Sora struck upon the answer to Xemnas' question. We know we are real because our hearts lead us back to the truth. He unlocked the sleeping keyhole. Meanwhile, Riku. Upon arrival, Riku found himself in the spotlight, or rather, searchlights. Realizing he may have more nemeses to deal with than just the nightmare, he decided to let himself be caught to find out more. In the process, he met Sam. But they were soon separated, and Riku was forced into a light cycle battle. He seized the chance to escape and reunited with Sam. Sam needed to get out of this world, and when he mentioned a portal, Riku decided to go along. They split up briefly so Sam could investigate a lead, but something went wrong, and he returned with company. Quora, who had malfunctioned, and his father, Flynn. They all continued to the portal. On the solar sailor that would take them there, Flynn repaired Quora. She was the last of a life form called an ISO. The emergence of the ISOs had caused Clue to seize control of the grid, trapping Flynn inside so he could never return home to the real world. Suddenly, the solar sailor's course was altered, and the group found themselves landing on the Rectifier, Clue's warship. When they disembarked, Rinzler was on patrol. Knowing they would not be able to just slip by, Quora intentionally let herself be caught so the others could escape. Riku and Sam saved Quora and recovered Flynn's missing disc. After catching up with Flynn, they all headed for the portal. Blue was waiting. He summoned a giant nightmare and attacked. As Riku finished off the nightmare, Clue confronted Flynn. What was wrong with creating the perfect system? But Flynn explained that true perfection was unknowable, a fact that was lost on Clue because Flynn himself had not known at the time of Clue's creation. Clue seized Flynn's disc, but it was the wrong one. He had been tricked! Flynn's disc was in Quora's hands, and now Sam was using it to open the portal. It was time to say goodbye to his father for good. He raised the disc aloft, and he and Quora vanished into the light just as Flynn and Clue fused and ceased to exist. Riku reflected on the portal, and the gates he himself had used to cross between worlds, realizing more trials were ahead. He unlocked the sleeping keyhole. Neat. That's a decent-ish explanation. I mean, you could always just watch the cutscenes all over again, but that's basically what happened in those two worlds. Now we have a cool glossary where we can learn about nobodies. Nobodies. If a strong-hearted person loses or is robbed of that heart, their body and spirit can live on as a nobody. Nobodies have no hearts, but they retain their human memories, which serve as a reservoir from which to draw human emotion. Unlike Heartless, nobodies are hierarchical and choose to be subject to the organization's leadership. Huh. Neat. Organization 13. When the strongest of heart become nobodies, they retain human form even after their heart is gone. Ansem the Wise had 6 apprentices, the best of whom called himself Xehanort. The real Ansem abandoned his studies of the heart, but Xehanort could not let it stop there. He and the other apprentices betrayed Ansem and cast their hearts away to continue their master's research. Xehanort's nobody took a new name, Xemnas, and formed an organization with the other apprentices' nobodies. Once their numbers grew, they became known as Organization 13, though at one time they had a 14th member. Organization 13's goal was to complete Kingdom Hearts from the hearts of people by defeating Heartless and collecting the hearts they had captured. Sora thwarted their plan, however, destroying the organization's members and setting a multitude of captive hearts free. Yeah, that's what happened in Kingdom Hearts 2. Wait, so even the, cannon fodder nobodies retain their human memories? That's kind of wild. I thought it was only the strong nobodies that retain their human form also got to retain their memories. Weird. Anyway, let's look at our game records. Link attacks. Look at all these cool link attacks that we've used. Sure. Styles, Riku. We've used all of these at least once. That's cool. These all mean words, right? Reality shifts. Oh, wait. I've used all of Riku's Link styles at least once? Cool. He doesn't have very many. I guess Sora, on the other hand, has one for each kind of... has one for each kind of spirit, so Sora's probably got a lot. Sora probably has a lot more than this. Reality shifts, slingshot, faith line, bubble burst. Okay. Slow motion, dive, shockwave, sliding dive. These are all the parkour moves, attack things. Used blow off so many times. And kick dive. Wheel run. Know what that one is. Dive mode, Sora. Look at all those high scores. Man, the grid is... I gotta go back to the grid at some point and get a better. Dive mode, Riku. Oh, wait, no, that one has a fixed score. No, because if I get a better time, I get a better score. Anyway, Link portals. Link portal victories 30, friendship portals used. Okay, so the friendship portals are different from Link portals? Anyway. Ooh, and there are special portals? Cool. I don't know how to differentiate them from the normal portals, but I'm glad I completed them. Character files. Main characters. Let's read about Axel. So, Lee and Axel are technically the same person. Axel is just the nobody form of Lee. It's 2 entries. Neat. One of Organization 13's more unique personalities. He was especially close to Roxas, another of their members. Axel expired while fighting to save Sora, or perhaps someone else? Maleficent's Raven, from Sleeping Beauty, 1959. Maleficent's servant, who brought King Mickey a letter at its mistress's behest. Cool. We can read about Roxas, too. They did hood up Roxas. That's great. This is Roxas. Look at how defined he is. He looks just like every other character in the game that wears a black cloak with a hood up. One of Organization 13's members, and also Sora's nobody. He was especially close to Axel, another of their members. Roxas ceased to exist after reuniting with Sora. Xemnas, Xehanort's nobody, who was once leader of Organization 13. He tried to create Kingdom Hearts from the hearts of people, but Sora put an end to his plans and the man himself. So why is Sora seeing him now? That is a good question that I am very interested to find the answer to. So Xemnas is the nobody, and Ansem is the heartless. So Xehanort basically like offed himself, and his heart became a heartless, which is Ansem, and his body became a nobody, Xemnas, which is wild. He basically split himself into 2. Which I think both of them like retained his personality and memories and like drive. They just did their own things. They just didn't team up for whatever reason. Prankster's Paradise. Let's learn about the Prankster's Paradise characters. We got Pinocchio, a wooden puppet Geppetto made. The blue fairy breathed life into him and appointed Jiminy his conscience. Pinocchio's nose grows every time he lies, but he is trying to be a good boy so he can become a real boy. He's trying to be good so he can become a real boy. You can see him with the donkey ears. Nice. Jiminy Cricket, a faithful friend whom the Blue Fairy has appointed Pinocchio's conscience. Geppetto, Pinocchio's father. He went out to sea to find his son, but was swallowed, boat and all, by Monstro the whale. Inside Monstro, he was reunited with Pinocchio. They all made it out safely. The Blue Fairy, the fairy who gave life to Pinocchio and appointed Jiminy his conscience. Monstro the whale. A giant whale who lives at the bottom of the sea. His mouth is so huge he can swallow up anything. Anything. Cool. And meanwhile, on the grid, we got Sam from Tron Legacy 2010. I can't believe they put Tron Legacy characters in the Kingdom Hearts game. They look so weird. They do not fit the vibe of all these Disney cartoons and like the cartoony JRPG characters. Ugh. Kevin Flynn's son. A message, supposedly from his father, led him into the grid, where the two were reunited for the first time in 20 years. Quora, the last of the Isos, a new life form that manifested in the digital realm. She has always stuck by Flynn. Flynn. Ooh. You can see his white cloak model and his black cloak model from the original Tron in 1982, except that version of Flynn from 1982 was much younger. Sam's father, Kevin Flynn. 20 years ago, he was trapped inside the grid. His disc is the key to reopening the portal back to the real world. Guards. Programs that have been repurposed to protect Clue. They're pretty cool. They remind me of like the Wasp character from Ant-Man and the Wasp, with the big old wings and the suit that covers your face. Clue. A program Flynn made to look just like him. His original purpose was to help expand the grid, but the emergence of the ISOs provoked him to usurp control. Rinsler. A hostile program formerly known as Tron. Clue wiped Tron's memory when he changed his code. Alright, well that's all the Tron characters. That was a weird chapter. 3 meters. Okay, so I don't know what this means, what the little Mickey sticker on the right side means. Because that usually means that, like, something is complete, like a category is complete. So, like, this one, I thought it would be complete because I had encountered the Nightmare version of it and the Spirit version of it. So the Nightmare version is the enemy version. The Spirit version is the friend version that, like, I create. But these two up here, I've encountered both the Nightmare and Spirit version, but it's not marked as complete. So I'm wondering, like, what marks it as complete. Okay, so... Oh, I wonder if it's because there's... Like, this Nightmare seems to have the Nightmare version, the Spirit version, and then also another... Oh, it's a rare Nightmare. Okay. So that means there's probably a rare Nightmare of... Well, this one doesn't have a rare Nightmare, which is why it's marked as complete. But this one probably does have a rare Nightmare, which is why it's marked as not complete. Okay. That makes sense to me now. So the Thunder Raft. You know how fast lightning is? Well, these Dream Eaters don't, because they leave it in the dust every time. They move in straight lines, though, so just make sure you stay out of their way. I'm sorry, is this entry insinuating that this creature is faster than the speed of light? Because I would like to press X to doubt that. Also, these guys weren't that fast. But also, this is definitely a Pokemon. There's already an electric giraffe Pokemon, Zeebstrika. Now they're making what is up with making giraffes electric? Like, were they trying to just copy Pokemon, or is there something in, like, the etymology of the word giraffe, or, like, something about giraffes that makes people think of electricity? Like, is it because they're tall, like telephone poles? I want to know why. I don't understand. Let's see, what else we got? We got the Juggle Pup. Their poker faces are hard to read, and every attack is a gamble, but on a good day, these Dream Eaters will seal the deal. You're so punny. Glossary. Wow. We have the Staggerceps. This distance fighter has a chest-mounted cannon and ammo that can lock down movement and commands. Cool. I wish I had a chest-mounted cannon. A Fish Bonnet. When this fish falls apart, it's only just getting started. It can disassemble itself to dodge and launch lasers from afar. Chef Kairu. Frog's legs are definitely not on this Foodmeister's menu. He's skilled with a skillet and ready to serve up all kinds of surprises. That's great. We got a Chef Frog. For no reason. Then we have Tatsu Blaze. Prepare for burnination. Yep, prepare for burnination and other horrible punishments at the hands of this fireball-spouting multi-talent. Is that a Strong Bad reference? With, like, Trogdor and, like, burninating? I don't think that burnination is a real word. Then we have the Jestabaki. And this spoofy spook isn't pretending to be prizes, it's trying to nab the real ones, and there's your opportunity to strike. What do you just punch him? Just get him a good one while he's not paying attention. He's distracted. His own fault for getting distracted. Alright. What else we got? We got the R&R seal. When this siesta-loving juggle pup rolls the dice, it might pay off big, or it might just backfire. Hope it bought traveler's insurance. Oh, this one doesn't even have an evil version. It's just all good. Then we have the Comantus, a persistent customer that attacks by firing discs and light ribbons. You can wear it down, but it will get right back up as soon as it's done recharging. I think I was a pain in the butt to fight. Then we have the Char Clobster, not to be confused with the Rock Lobster. This fire-slinging, tail-spinning speed demon that will cling to the ceiling one moment and dance circles around you the next. Then we have the Chill Clobster, a feisty fighter that's packing pincers, lasers, bombs, and all kinds of nastiness. Watch out when it overheats. That's when it pulls out the real heavy artillery. It's just hard to get a handle on. Couldn't reach him. Ooh, too high up. Alright. Then we have the trophy shelf. I got a trophy? 2 trophies. We got this trophy, In the Money. Proof that you've amassed 5,000 money. Wasn't very hard to do. And we got this trophy, which is the Pro Linker. Proof that you've linked with your spirits at least 50 times. With the spirits is great. It's a great way to get spirit points. Anyway, I have to get... I forget how many it is, but you have to get a certain number of trophies in order to unlock the secret ending. And the number of trophies is different for each difficulty level. I'm on Proud difficulty, only because Critical doesn't unlock until after you beat the game, which I guess we're not playing Critical then. Because, like, hell am I gonna go through this game again? Not a bad game, but, like, too many other Kingdom Hearts games out there to play. But anyway, I want to say for Proud mode, which is, yeah, the difficulty I'm on, the hardest one I was able to pick, I think you need 5 or 7 trophies to get the secret ending in the game. So we'll worry about these when we get towards the end game, because I don't think any of the trophies are ever things that you can't... Oh, okay, if you click on it, it'll tell you what it is. Obtain every Keyblade. What else we got? Obtain at least one of every spirit. Yeah, none of these are things that, like, are timed. Like, you're never going to get too far in a game to be able to unlock it. Like, you're never going to miss the opportunity to unlock a trophy. So these are things you can always go back and clean up and earn at the end game. Take out 2,500 Dream Eaters, and yeah, there are ones that you'll just get over the course of the story. Like, beating Toodle on the 500 Dream Eaters, like, keep beating up enemies. Find every last treasure. We're definitely going to get that one, because I want to find all the treasure. All of those chests will belong to... Prove that you've defeated Lord Kairu. Okay, so that's the frog, I'm assuming, that keeps popping up at random places. I usually get kind of close to beating him, and then he just kind of tiddles off and leaves, and it's probably a timer-based thing. It just doesn't tell you what the timer is. Prove you have maxed out every stat-boosting ability. Probably try to get that one, too. There's a lot of abilities to get, but we'll do our best. Motion Slickness. Prove you've defeated 1,000 enemies while in flow motion. Oh, that one might take some concerted effort, because I don't use flow motion that much to fight. King of Rush. Proof you have taken first place in every Flick Rush Cup. That one's going to be a pain in the butt. Probably very doable, but, like, I don't do the Flick Rush minigame, so... Oops. Well, maybe we'll have a Flick Rush night. Stat Drop Roller. Stop Drop Roller. Proof you have racked up 2,000 drop points. We'll probably get to that eventually. Daring Diver. Proof you have scored more than 7.5 million points in dive mode. Okay. The Reality Shifter. Proof you have defeated 50 enemies using Reality Shifts. Okay. We'll see how that goes. We got the Portal Champ. Proof you've completed every special portal and secret portal. I don't know how to keep track of that, though. Problem. Badge of Pride. Proof you have finished the story in Proud or Critical mode. Okay, we're definitely going to get that one because we're doing Proud mode. Critical Praise. Proof you have finished the story in Critical mode. We're not getting that one because Critical mode doesn't unlock. In this game specifically, Critical mode doesn't unlock to play until after you beat the game once in another difficulty. I don't know if you have to beat it in Proud to unlock Critical, or if you can beat it in Indie difficulty to unlock Critical, but like, that's a pain in the butt. I wish I could just pick Critical from the get-go, but oh well. The Dream Pleaser. Proof that you have maxed out every Spirit's Affinity level. We'll see how that goes. And in the clear, proof you have finished the story. Okay. Cool, so I think we'll get enough trophies just over the course of the game. Cool. That cleans up all that stuff. Alright. We're gonna call it a night then. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. I hope you had a good time. You know, this was a little bit of a non-standard non-standard stream since we didn't just play Kingdom Hearts. We did some Super Mario 3D World earlier, and that was fun. But, you know, we got to the actual game that we were scheduled to play too, so I think it was a win-win. We got to play a new game, we got to hang out with some people, some new people, we got some new friends, and, yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally missed when... Oh. Gosh, totally rated me, and Marty McFleek followed. Marty McFleek, I know you're probably not watching anymore, but, like, thank you for the follow, and I'm sorry I totally missed that when it happened 2 hours ago. My stream wasn't doing so hot. Anyway, speaking of... Who else is live? I'm gonna see who else is live real quick, and maybe we can do a quick raid to finish up the stream. Gush isn't streaming again. Nah, none of my friends are streaming. Summer Games Done Quick is streaming, and then yeah, people that I don't like personally. So, alright, we'll just end the stream here then. We don't need to, we won't do a raid today because no one else is online. And I guess that will be fine. So again, I thank you all for coming out and hanging out. I hope you all had a great time here and enjoy your weekend. You know, it's Friday. We got some weekend days coming off. Yeah, coming up soon. And yeah, please come on back. Love to see you all on Monday for more Hollow Knight. We'll actually be getting back to playing Hollow Knight next week. I know we didn't this past week, but we'll rectify that. I need to beat that game at some point. It is a beast. That is such a big game for, especially for like how much that game costs. It is a very economical game choice if you're looking for like bang for your buck and a lot of content. Anyway, yeah, so I hope to see you all on Monday, and until then, have a fabulous night and weekend. All right, everyone. It's been real. We'll talk to you later. Bye.